Ready to get more sustainable? That's what this episode of 5 Business Rules is all about. I'm Nicole.
I'm Monika.
And if you have been with me for a while or know me personally, you know I'm absolutely a crazy person when it comes to conservation. And so this is a little bit of a personal passion project. However, it is also very trendy these days to be sustainable, to green your business, and especially as we get into like Gen Z habits, they are very, very interested in the social responsibility and how that goes. So we are going to give you 5 easy-ish ways to think, or at least some things to consider when working on your small business.
Yep.
Okay, so number 1, this is a weird one that you wouldn't think of, but your hosting platform. This is the things that are behind your website and behind your email. There's so much energy that goes into some of these things, and there are carbon neutral hosts out there. Some are better than others, but you know that there are a lot of different businesses doing lots of different things to be carbon neutral, to offset, green tree planting, whatever it is. And so it's one of those things you may not have thought of as a way to be sustainable, but it is something that you can do, and we'll put links to a couple of different ones in the blogs that you can consider.
Yep.
Number 2, Upcycle, Thrift, Freecycle. You think of this probably as, like, for me, it's like the t-shirts I sleep in. I'll go to a thrift store, but I have also gotten a nice monitor for $20 from you know, some of the different Habitat for Humanity or some of those Goodwill. I mean, there are a number of electronics out there that can help your business. Now, some of it you probably don't want to buy a computer that's, you know, probably out of sight, but like some of these accessories, you'd be surprised at how much you can get. It saves you money and it's good for the environment. Number 3, green marketing. This is simple things like when you're printing brochures, business cards, whatever, print on recycled paper. There are some of the online printers like Zazzle, Vistaprint. I know both of them give that option to do that. There's also like eco-friendly packaging with recycled paper and all that. And so it's just a couple of different steps to say, hey, can I, like, if I know I need this, is there a way to do it mindfully? Along with that, is using digital brochures, moving your annual report online to digital versions. It's not only saving you money. Most people, like, I hate paper. I don't do anything. Like, somebody hands me something at a conference and I say thanks, and then I go straight in their site. Like, I don't look at it.
I love paper.
Don't. So different strokes, different folks, right? But it's one way, like I said, it's going to save you a lot of money to do an annual report online instead of printing a booklet.
I don't even know what printing costs are, but I can't imagine they're cheap. So,
if you are doing business gifts, give plants, right? Like if you're doing holiday gifts, I mean, sometimes beyond the fact, like, you don't know who's gluten free, who's drinking chocolate, you know, liquor is always a weird one, right? But but everybody appreciates a plant, and it's sustainable and it's fun. Number 4, partnering with some, like, this gets onto the business good, and so Socialite is part of 1% for the Planet, which gives, you know, we say we'll give 1% of our profits to nonprofit charities that are supporting the planet. There are different, you know, you can do the same thing, giving some of your profits to a local charity that promotes green or whatever your passion project is. But there's just different, I mean, if you want to go like all the way in and get like B Corp certified or LED, there's a bunch of different things that you can do that shows you're making an effort, and there's going to be some people that really appreciate.
But LEED certification is just for buildings.
That's for buildings, right? But there's, like, depending on your, like, especially like if you're an architect or, you know, some of those different things. Although if you are a big company, having a LEED cert, like Marriott, right, like the hotels and all that, they're like, it can make a difference. So there's different certifications you can use depending on your thing, but just something to consider. And the last tip is just to buy mindfully. You know, most of us buy a ton of things on Amazon, and in their filters now they have a climate-friendly pledge that you can sort through and get sustainable options when you're doing your shopping. Did you know that?
No, I don't shop on Amazon a lot.
Well, that in itself is one sustainable thing. But I'm going for the common, like a lot of people are doing Amazon, right? And so it's a way to do that. But I will also tell you, like, I happen to like HP computers, and when they send me my computers, there's no plastic in it, which is awesome, right? So just like being mindful of the companies that are doing their different practices. That's good shopping, but it's also that's little stuff that you can do, that if you want a social responsibility, a sustainable page on your website, saying things like that you're buying mindfully can make a difference.
Yeah, and people are looking for that. I certainly do.
So hope that helps. If you have more questions, I'm full of green ideas.
Yes, she is.
But otherwise, and I love more ideas. So if you have them, please put them in the comments. But otherwise, we'll be back with more weird wisdom another time.
Bye.